Really, they were chasing a memory here. Way in front, Keeninsky.
Keeninsky in front of the size. A brilliant win. Keeninsky's got it. But it's all Keeninsky. Boy, he's got plenty to offer, Keeninsky.
I think as a 2-year-old he should have been unbeaten. He won 4 out of 5.
I think his precociousness as a 2-year-old and his acceleration and speed, he had a great turn of foot and it was always there when you wanted it.
He could put 3 lengths on any field. That's how quick a turn of foot he had.
New Zealand's champion 2-year-old of 2003 and 2004, Keeninsky. A multiple Group 1 winner with brilliant precocious speed, Keeninsky. Early speed. At 2 years, Keeninsky, who won 4 of his 5 starts, was named champion New Zealand 2-year-old. Precocious speed. At 3, Keeninsky scored a sensational victory in the Group 1 Telegraph Handicap, beating a vintage field of New Zealand's finest sprinters.
Listen, 3-year-old colt winning a Group 1 at Trentham over 1200, it's really done, and it showed his class. He was a real 1200 metre horse.
A multiple Group 1 winning son of the boom sire Stravinsky, Keeninsky will bring early speed into New Zealand bloodlines.
He's attractive to everyone. I think all of those people out there with slow maturing mares and mares that lacked any speed are going to be looking at this horse to inject some speed, and I see him being like a New Zealand equivalent to a Rory's Jester or something like that.
Standing his first season in Cambridge, New Zealand, the Oak Stud proudly introduces Keeninsky. Selected early in his outstanding race career as a top-class stallion prospect, Keeninsky combines key attributes, speed and precociousness with proven racetrack performance. With Stravinsky on the sire line and an all-speed female line, Keeninsky is ideally positioned to become a stallion success.
He's extremely powerful. He's got muscle on muscle. He's built like you'd expect a sprinter to be built. And I mean, when you look at his pedigree, it's hardly a surprise. He's out of a very fast mare, So Keen. She won 10, 3 at 2. She won the Surround Stakes and won 22 and a bit, I think, in Sydney. Couldn't go past 1400 metres, which is quite interesting. And her own Damn So Soon won 3 and had a track record at 1300 metres at Counties, I think. So there's a lot of speed, and that's exactly what he looks like, precocious speed.
A powerful and well-balanced colt, Keeninsky's racetrack performance provided Stravinsky with his first Australasian Group 1 winner. Keeninsky won 4 of 5 races as a 2-year-old, finishing his juvenile season as champion 2-year-old.
These Vogue Dancer, Velasco's drawn right to the outside, and
the highlight of Keeninsky's charged 2-year-old campaign was the Group 1 Manawa 2 Sires Produce Stakes. Keeninsky was victorious by 1 1/4 lengths, beating Munton and Egyptian Ra.
Keeninsky with the rails runs, flying after it now. Keeninsky in front of the Sires, a brilliant win. Keeninsky's got it. Munton second, Egyptian Ra third. Then a Taffy back off the 2 lanes. Shastri running
Preceding this Group 1 victory were Keeninsky's earlier wins in the listed Matamata Fairview Ford Slipper by 2 1/4 lengths, beating Shastri and Lotsato. And the Group 3 win in the Taranaki Ford 2-year-old Classic, Keeninsky setting a new race record in defeating Alinsky and Capstan.
Keeninsky's got it from Alinsky, and then we had very close cuts.
As a spring 3-year-old of 2004, Keeninsky was back, picking up from where he'd left off at 2 and cruising to victory by 4 1/2 lengths over 1200 metres.
57 gave them all the slip now, and our champion 2-year-old of last season, Keeninsky, is racing away from Bling Bling, who runs on the outside of Card Hackett. But have a look at an outstanding horse go, and Keeninsky back. Amazing win.
His next start, over 1300 metres and carrying 57 kilos, Keeninsky literally flew, leaving in his wake Clifton Prince and Lotsato.
We've got Keeninsky going to the lead now. Keeninsky got the front from on the outside. Ambitious owner Clifton Prince is starting to charge through the centre the last little bit. They run down though, but it's all Keeninsky from Clifton Prince and then Ambitious owner. But he is way too good. Another soft win. Boy, he's got plenty to offer, Keeninsky. Second Clifton Prince ambitious. To him on the outside, Keeninsky.
After stumbling at the start in the Group 3 Hawke's Bay Guineas, Keeninsky fought gallantly to run Shastri to just a short head.
Shastri is coming again, and Shastri, just like Matt, wins the Guineas.
Then Cook Stakes.
As a spring 3-year-old, Keeninsky courageously stretched his racetrack brilliance over 1,600 metres, taking on the older horses in the Group 1 Weight for Age Captain Cook Stakes. He was only just run down by Rodan right on the post.
Keeninsky found a kick. Irish Rover after him. Rodan from a long way back, starting to come home very strongly. And then Rapid K. Keeninsky down on the inside. He is a clear leader. Out wide Rodan. Irish Rover fighting hard. Rapid K's about to flash. Rodan after Keeninsky, who's found it, and Rapid K. Rodan!
Keeninsky's Group 1 win at 3 came in the 2005 Group 1 Telegraph Handicap, against the best sprint field assembled on New Zealand turf in over 20 years. Keeninsky ran a scorching time of 1:07.55.
From Keeninsky, booted about 2 lengths in front, or something wrong with Magistrate Delector back there, but Keeninsky's up and gone. He's out by 3. Shastri devoted. Designer is absolutely flying, and Sinekram right down the outside with Rapid K. Oh, I think he got there, Keeninsky, I don't know.
Very few 3-year-olds win that race. It's under handicap conditions, obviously. The pundits were saying it was the best Telegraph field for 20 years. The first 6 home in the railway were in that race, including Recurring and G.I. Jane and Designer and Sedekram. And really, he set it up for them to run past them. They ran 1:07.5. And they couldn't catch him, and it might well have been that's the time he got this minor injury, which has caused us problems ever since.
Very special moment, of course, also for the owner of the Oaks, Dick Carriman. It was his first Group 1 win, wasn't it?
It was his first Group 1 win, and it was a great moment because he actually came over. As you know, Dick's a very busy person. He doesn't get to many race meetings. I think he gets as much pleasure watching it TV at home as being there, but that was a great day, and he was there, and he got an enormous amount of pleasure out of it. And he is such a phenomenally quick horse and such a brave horse. It was a great moment.
I'm pretty close to being absolutely speechless. You know, I'm stoked. You know, there's just no bigger thrill than winning with a horse like Keeninsky. You know, it's marvellous for the Oaks and it's marvellous for New Zealand racing, and I'm absolutely delighted.
It takes a very good 3-year-old to win a race like this.
My word, it does, you know, and we believe he is. I mean, I set the rig before the race, you know, if we run in the first 5, he's still a great horse. Rick checked out with his betting man and he says, you know, one of 11 horses could win this race, so it's absolutely marvellous.
Those top 2-year-olds, you never quite know how they're going to come back as 3-year-olds, particularly once the spring is gone. It's nice to see he's matured.
Well, exactly. You know, the reality is every time any horse comes back, you're wondering, is he coming back? And he has, and I'm absolutely thrilled.
A win like this, it really assures his future, doesn't it?
Well, it does. I mean, you know, even if he didn't race again from now on, you've got another stallion for the Oaks, which is marvellous.
Like his sire Stravinsky, Keeninsky has plenty of speed and plenty of early precocious speed. Both are multiple group winners and both are early running champion racehorses. Keeninsky's dam So Keen is by Jade Hunter. Jade Hunter is a multiple Group 1 winning son of Mr. Prospector. Amongst Jade Hunter's outstanding progeny is American champion filly and race mare Azeri. Keeninsky's physical type and athleticism, combined with his dazzling speed and winning attitude, make him an attractive and highly competitive stallion for today's breeding industry. Keeninsky is short-coupled with good bone and natural muscle. In action, Keeninsky has that elasticity of motion that allows for fine-tuned and electric speed on the racetrack. Keeninsky was retired to stand at the Oaks stud in 2006. The Oaks is committed to ensuring that Keeninsky is given every opportunity to prove himself a stallion success. If you want to breed an early runner, your stallion is Keeninsky. If you want to breed for performance, your stallion is Keeninsky. If you want to breed for speed, brilliant precocious speed, your stallion is Keeninsky.
Oh, definitely the best 2-year-old I've had in the last 10 years, and basically it'd be the best sprinter I've had too.
Keeninsky, New Zealand's champion 2-year-old, standing at the Oak Stud in Cambridge, New Zealand.
design is the process of making dreams come true.